Do you look forward to these experiences?
Absolutely. I think these are the moments, even in passing, to share just a quick,
Yeah.
you know, just a quick word or not, and just encourage each other and to, you know, laugh about whatever. That's what I enjoy the most. And then we get to go out and you know, have fun with the fans.
You look back to All I Want Is You, and then to Kaleidoscope Dream. I mean, other than the hair, you know, I do feel you went back to a lot more traditional R&B. Like, to me, it's interesting because I feel your album is an album that a lot of dudes can bump. Like, it's an R&B album that I'm not embarrassed to play in my whip and be like, yeah, you know.
I appreciate that. I just say things the way that we want to say them. I'm not good at sugarcoating things. I'm always honest about how I feel.
Have you ever made a record that's too honest or too personal to put out?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think there's a fine line you have to learn to walk, where you are completely transparent, but you know what to share and what things should be special and should be kept to yourself. You know, I think that there's things that, like, between me and my girl, like I want it to just be between us.
How do you balance it? You know, the incident that just happened, you get the DUI situation in LA. When you go through something like that the average person can go through and nobody's going to be critical of it, nobody's going to talk about it. But when you're in the spotlight, you have to deal with all the ramifications of that, as well as be an artist, as well as grow as a person, as well as be positive. How do you balance all that?
The truth is, like, I'm a human being just like the next person, and there's no real word that I'm guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have to say about it, and the rest will be handled legally. As far as the public part of it, it comes with the territory, you know. And we all exchange something for what we receive.
Being biracial myself, I talked to a lot of biracial musicians about it. You know, sometimes people have trouble categorizing and all these different things. Have you found you've been able to give a voice or inspire those type of people who are in between two worlds?
I mean, all the things that we go through as mixed individuals is something that I would love to touch on as you know, as I start delivering the music. It's something that obviously I've lived in, and something I feel I could speak about confidently, you know.
What was your experience? Did you ever feel like an outcast growing up? Did you ever feel like on the outskirts of that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've always felt a little on the outskirts, but I think most people feel that way.
Yeah.
I don't think that's uncommon for most people, regardless if they're mixed or not, you know.
It's true. So I saw you at OVO. You know, I'm from Toronto. Drake's the homie.
Legit.
Grew up. And, you know, I'm excited that you guys are going on tour together. What makes such a good pairing? Because
that's gonna be this tour is gonna be so ridiculous. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Already feel it.
I mean, I've been waiting for the right tour to just, you know, and this just feels like it's gonna be, I don't know, it's just gonna be crazy. Yeah.
You already feel the magic. It's like this intangible thing.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet for the first time?
I met Drake at Rihanna's birthday party.
And she was like sitting in his lap, they were making out and stuff, and you're like, yo, Drake, can I get him?
No, it wasn't. I was like, excuse me, guys, I'm a huge fan. Can I take a picture? No, a good friend of mine introduced me to him because he was working with Cole at the time, which is my boy, obviously. And that was it. It's all music based, you know. I think it's just the mutual respect, and at the end of the day, like, I think it's more of the kind of respect that an MC would give to an MC. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't get to hang out with these dudes, so these aren't like, you know what I mean? But there's so much respect, and there's so much, you know, I appreciate what they're doing and their movements, you know, individually. It's like, it's cool that they would invite me to be a part of their creative process, and they're obliged to be a part of mine when time permits. So that's pretty much what it is. It's a respect level.